unless I'm with the road, yeah, from this. Might go down to G-O-D, yeah, wait. I go hard on Southside G, yeah, wait. I make sure that no side E.
Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. So this week has been a little bit busy. Yesterday I was actually in Minneapolis like all day. They asked me to go out there to this gym and just work on people, do like mostly cupping, because it's crazy, but a lot of people just have never, they just don't know a whole lot about cupping. So that's basically what I was doing, as well as a guy out there, he does like recovery sessions, that's what he calls them. And so he kind of worked on my left shoulder because it really bugs me, and I'm sore today. He like dug into the pec minor, which, whew, it was painful, but I now know that is the problem spot because I have trouble getting this left shoulder overhead, but like instantly after you worked on it, it was a night and day difference. So that is why I recommend getting body work done like that. I don't really get massages ever. Like if I just want to lay down and relax, then yeah, but I find that like more performance-based work just is better for me, and I found it to be more beneficial for other people. Yes, it's more painful, but it gets the job done. It's not painful to the point where it's like you can't breathe and you're like crying, but it's just areas that don't ever get worked on and they need to be worked on. So he even like worked through my rib cage, which, ooh, that's a tough one for sure. So I highly recommend you find someone that does that kind of stuff because it really helps. But I got a patient coming here pretty soon, actually, in like 20 minutes. So I also have my own chiropractic appointment today, which I was going to film, but I don't think I'm allowed to, as stupid as that sounds. Like I said, I got in a car accident. I'm just not supposed to talk about it, so I will not. But I've been experiencing quite a bit of back pain, neck pain, headaches. It hasn't been fun, but I am working on it. So I'll ask my chiro. Well, actually, my attorney said I'm not supposed to. So, fuck. Yeah, I probably just should not, just to be safe. I don't want to go to jail. That is the game plan. Welcome to the video. Give it a thumbs up. If you are new to the channel, I am Dr. Leanna. I'm a chiropractor, and I am in the ChiroFit HQ right now. I don't think there's a whole lot of updates here. I don't think there is. I think the most exciting thing is that I got new, like, massage cream, I guess you can call it, the rock rub. So I have been using just this. I got this off of Amazon. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. I'm just out of it, and I wanted to try something different, but let's see if I can open this. I already have a feeling that this rock rub, which is by like the Rock Tape brand, is going to be better. There's like 3 ingredients in here, and this is why I got a second battery pack. So there's 3 ingredients in here. Whoa, wrong side. Why is that focusing? Canola, I can't say that word. Canola oil. Wow. Beeswax, vitamin E. So, perfect for Graston, for sure. That's probably like the most exciting thing that's happened in here. Usually what I do first thing when I come in here, get my computer set up, get the music rolling, ESPN, whatever. I change this daily quote. What is this? Inhale the future, exhale the past. Yes. And other than that, I really don't think there's anything too exciting. Oh, I got Keurig, so I don't have to brew coffee anymore. Much easier, less hassle. 3Ds energy drinks are stocked in the fridge, all stocked up. Everything in the gym I think is pretty much the same, nothing new. And I'm like constantly looking to see if there's like used cheap equipment that I can buy off of like whatever, Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace, whatever. So I'm always looking for that, but I don't necessarily need to be spending money on new gym equipment right now. I'm getting a few more cardio machines, but those are someone's just giving them to me, a elliptical and a treadmill, so, which I still need to pick up. But now, since I have a truck, I can haul stuff a little bit easier, so, which I'll go more into detail on that. I love my truck. The only other thing is that my poster fell down, so that's a sign. I think it's a sign, so I just gotta put it back up. But yeah, that's pretty much all that we got going on. I think I showed you. Yeah, I showed. Oh, gosh, man. See, I haven't been making videos, so I'm like, I don't know where I left off. But okay, let's get this day rolling. I'm gonna shut up and hopefully, this is a new patient that's coming, so I'm always like, I hope they like me. Just getting a little midday pick-me-up. Big guy. So, first patient went very well, but new patients always take a little bit more time. Honestly, it's a little bit tiring because, well, they're a new patient and you have to explain a lot. You have to get their full history. I like to see what's actually going on so I can fix it. So yeah, they take a bit of time, and that's why I always charge more for the first visits, because I actually take time to figure out what is going on. So to be honest, that kind of drained me. I'm kind of tired, so that's why I'm getting a little coffee, but I'm gonna see. I'm doing this experiment with MCT oil. It is nothing new. It's a pretty big fad, I think, with like bulletproof coffee, where they put MCT oil in the coffee. So I think I'll do a tablespoon. Only bad thing is it is 14 grams of fat. That's kind of a lot, but this is what I am using. So yeah, 1 tablespoon is 14 grams of fat. So someone was kind of talking to me about this and saying that they've noticed a huge change, a huge difference, just because it's a kind of fuel for the brain. So it supposedly breaks the blood-brain barrier, so it gets a little energy to the brain ball. So who knows if that's actually a thing. I feel like there's been studies that have kind of debunked it, but I took this on Monday and I actually felt awake. I felt pretty good, so I'm gonna see if I can get a little jolt of energy from this, and then I have to head to my, what time is it? I gotta leave pretty quick. So I got my appointment. I might squeeze in a quick little easy workout and then get back to work. So I'm doing a little bit of cardio, just the incline treadmill walk. It's like at 6 incline, and I'm not really sure what the speed is, close to 3. And so let's see, I'll probably do this for 40 minutes. And the reason I do longer on the treadmill is because it is much less intensity than the Stairmaster, for instance. So I just don't sweat as much as if I were to do the Stairmaster, if that makes sense. So, and I had that MCT oil earlier, like I talked about. So I had that at 12:30, and it's now 3:30, and usually I'd be starving by now, but since it has so much fat in it, I feel really good, to be honest. My energy's pretty high, and I feel good. It's kind of nice to just have that quick little teaspoon of MCT oil, because when I'm busy and stuff, I don't have time to sit down and eat a meal or make a meal. So whenever I can have quick options like that fuel me well, I always take advantage of it. And another reason I'm taking the MCT oil, like I said before, it's good for the brain. So since my accident, I've been having honestly some memory issues, and I just want to make sure that my brain is healing properly. It's getting better, but at first, like, wow, I'm like out of breath. I was having a pretty bad like brain fog. I just felt like I told people like I just felt stupid, and my memory is just like not all there. It's like actually kind of concerning. So I want to take care of this. Take care of your brain for real. So hopefully that will help me kind of repair some damaged stuff. So that's another reason I have been taking it. Not saying that it's gonna produce any magical results, but it's better than not doing anything. So I'm going to do like 5 more minutes of this cardio, steady state cardio, and maybe do a little workout. That's another thing too. It's like my workouts have just not been good, not intense, just because I really can't. So we will see. But I always advocate. I'm a big advocate of always doing some type of movement, even if it's not super intense. And that is a wrap. Wow, I am super tempted to have one of these right now. These are probably my favorite bars and favorite flavor. I love how I just said that I wasn't hungry, but all of a sudden it just kind of hit me, and I'm actually like, my stomach is actually growling. But I might have one because I'm actually really, really, really hungry. But we're also getting poke bowls tonight at our favorite spot, and so I'm trying to save a little bit of carbs. Man, decisions. See, this is the game you have to play when you count macros, is that I already had peanut butter this morning on my oatmeal, and then I had that MCT oil, so that already puts me at like 30 grams of fat, and I only have like 50 grams of fat to play with for the entire day. So if I eat that one bar, then my fat is like, I have like no fat left. So challenge accepted. So since I haven't been able to back squat very much, I've been doing more of these hip thrusts, which I think everyone should do, because it kind of takes the low back out of it. And I'm putting this here to protect my hip bones, because otherwise the bar just drives into your hips. But this is the common mistake I see people do at the gym, is continuously lose the pelvic position, which is going to cause low back pain. So this is pretty lightweight, but I'm doing very high reps. And very slow and controlled. And even with this light of weight, the buns are burning. And I don't feel any of this in my low back, which is good. So if you are like me and have an anterior pelvic tilt, exaggerated curve through here, you naturally kind of are stuck in this position, so I tend to reverse it. So this is like the position I'm holding the whole time through this hip thrust. So instead of letting my lumbar spine curve like this, I'm tilting the pelvis under, kind of reversing that curve, and every time I drop, I don't let that happen. So I'll do it without the weight. So this is what I see a lot of people doing, is totally like dropping like this and coming up, totally letting their pelvis go. And just doing that, I can feel so much tension through my low back. So what I do is when I'm here, I reverse it. See that difference? Here to here. Tucking the pelvis. So when I come up, I'm keeping my pelvis neutral. When I come down, instead of just letting it go like that, I'm really concentrating on keeping it as neutral as possible, which is very challenging, and then coming up. And even if you need to stop a little bit short so you avoid coming like this, a lot of people just drop and are just doing this. And all you're doing is just grinding through the low back. So really focus on tucking the pelvis, coming up, dropping down, controlling it, coming up, squeezing through the glutes, coming down, 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 up. So next time you do any type of hip thrust, really focus on that. Like this exercise is challenging. It is not an easy exercise if you're actually doing it right. Like you will get a very good glute burn without kind of injuring your low back or firing up your low back. A quick little workout is complete. It was actually pretty good for the little amount of stuff that I actually did. Just a lot of like lower back, almost like rehab type exercises. So yeah, so that my low back can stay pain free, and I'm not like making it any worse. So yeah, just gotta be careful. It doesn't mean you can't work out. You just have to be mindful and kind of modify some stuff, and just be willing to take it easy. That is what I tell most of my patients. It doesn't mean that you can't, if you have some type of injury, it doesn't mean you can't work out. You just have to modify it and find different variations, different ways that you can still do exercises, but without aggravating the specific injury or pain or muscle tension that you are dealing with. So I have a little bit more work to do. I have one more patient here. I have a little bit of work to do, and then I'm going to go pick up those poke bowls and call it a day, because tomorrow I got a very I don't like saying that, like I'm so busy, but tomorrow I actually have a pretty busy day. My day is pretty much all planned out, so I'm gonna take it easy for the rest of the day. Traffic is so bad. Other than construction. So this Hawaii poke bowl place in Eagan is probably our favorite poke place because they load up the bowls. You get a ton of stuff, and it's not too badly priced. Love it, right? Mm-hmm. His has like 4 different meats in it. Okay, I am back in the office early this morning. Like I said, I kind of have a busy day, so I want to get the day rolling early. I got here about 5:30 just because I wanted to beat traffic and edit up this video and get it up on the YouTubes before my first appointment at 8 o'clock. So I'm going to talk over these poke bowl clips just because I don't know what's happening with my mic. I think I might have broke it. Weird. But it keeps like cutting in and out, so I hope it's not doing it now because it's super distracting and annoying. So like I said, this is our favorite poke spot in Eagan, Minnesota. It is so good. The staff, the people that work there, it's just like a really good environment. Like I said, you get a lot of food for not too expensive, and there's some places that it's like you don't get anything, and it's so overly priced, but you get a lot packed into this bowl, and it's pretty macro friendly in my opinion, diet friendly. if you're smart about what you get, like if you're getting all the sauces and all the crunch toppings, that's going to add a lot of fat and carbs. So you just got to be careful if you're trying to watch what you eat. But I pretty much get the same thing every time: half white rice, half mixed greens, 3 different proteins. So I always get spicy tuna, regular tuna, and crab meat. Those are my 3 protein choices, and then just a ton of vegetable toppings: cucumbers, edamame, green onions, all just tons of veggies. And then I do light on the sauce. I do like a little tiny like sesame ginger, I think it's called, just a little bit of that, and that is pretty much it. For crunch, I get like sesame seeds. Sometimes I'll get like the coconut flakes or something like that, which add like little calories. But yeah, that is it. Maybe I'll throw up the macros for the bowl I get on the screen. And I just like roughly estimate what I think it is. I usually overestimate just to be careful. But it's really not that big of a deal if this is what you're getting. It's generally pretty macro friendly. So I'm gonna wrap up this video. There's no adjusting in this video. I apologize, but I wanted to get up a video because I have not been making a whole lot of videos recently. So the next video you will see will probably be some type of chiropractic video, because like I say, I feel like that's what you guys come here for. So this is going to be the end. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you are not already, and I will see you guys in the next one.